This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to...
This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do.
It's up, connect.
You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me. Tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, but the jury's changed. And the judge is she, not he, still they all look the same to me, yeah. It's just like it was when I was here before. Except my ex ain't here, in the gallery showing me support. And that breaks my heart, cause I love her no doubt, still I know song. I could sing her if I ever get out, but there's a chance to that. Even when this new evidence has come to light, don't change the fact. An innocent man went down, first time man I'd be a fool to put my faith in them. Only to be misplaced again. I remember how my heart felt breaking then. It don't wanna feel that hate again. Still you worse cause it won't break again. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. Yeah, I've been through the wars, up in that jail. All you gotta do is look at the scars on my face to know that I've been through hell. But I'm still breathing, yeah that's right, I'm still here. I survived through the darkest days in the darkest place from my darkest fears. There ain't nothing you can do to me, ain't already been done except shooting me. And people having a pop ain't nothing new to me. That's what used to go on usually. When I stay too long in one place, all I get is screw faced by man in what fights. How different will things be now? If I just made it home that night, ain't even worth thinking about. What's done is done, you can't change the past. Just please stop torturing me and make a decision, that's all I ask. Cause I'm making to set my fate, whatever the outcome of this case. Only thing I can't stand to wait, so hurry up already and decide today. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. You can set me free or bang me up. Just stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So what you gonna do when you're gonna make up your minds? I've been here for hours now and I still ain't got a clue what you got in line. Are you gonna send me back through the prison gates like you did before? Or are you gonna set me free and let me live my life and you know the score? I'm sick sitting here listening through this girl's live alive and I know the truth and I always have. She is too. The only people left to convince you the job is out of me. Once again what's new? But now I'm past caring what fate you choose for me. Just do what it is you're gonna do and do it soon so I can get up out this room.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, we got a matchup here tonight of a guy who can bang against a guy who likes to stay away, likes to fight at range. Where do the advantages lie?
Well, an old-time trainer used to tell me this story. If you have power, you know what? It has no military value unless you have a way to get it to the target. It's like a bomb. It'll just blow up, make a big hole in the ground, and when it rains, instead of fill up, you go swimming. Well, if I'm the power guy, I better find a way to get inside and deliver that bomb.
Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Ali with a big left. Good exchange. He fires back. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Gets rid of that body shot. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Good looking uppercut that time. He has found his groove with this right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali.
Stuck in the stand and watch you take these shots. Damn me. Let's see some defense.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Mike Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Ali's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. That is a strong uppercut there.
Hook off the jab.
Teddy, it seems like with Mike, there's such a commitment to that upper body movement.
Yeah, you know, without that, he's not Mike Tyson. That's what separates him. It's good you brought that up. We've had guys like Ernie Shavers, Big Cat, Cleveland Williams. I mean, they were big guys. They could punch maybe as hard as Tyson. They didn't win a world title. Tyson's vehicle to really get there, to get to the finish line, to the world title, was his upper body movement. He'd make you miss, and he would create opportunities for those powerful shots.
I like the way that jab is doubled up by Mike Tyson. Tyson's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab. Now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
They both decide to bring it. Mike Tyson's crushed by a huge uppercut. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Muhammad Ali.
Side to side, okay? I want to see that.
And round number 3 is underway. Tyson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Circle.
Not precise at all by Muhammad Ali.
Finish with the hook. Hit the body. It's okay. Let's go.
Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Oh, a good right hand by Mike Tyson.
Double up your jabs.
Ali's absorbing a hook. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcased there. His hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. A couple of quick jabs landed by Mike Tyson.
Let's move.
He missed with that headshot. mark there going upstairs. Resourceful hook by Mike Tyson. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well that time. And the round comes to an end.
Keep your distance, all right? We got it. Look, you're standing straight up.
Start of round number 4. Ali's sizzling up those punches thrown stats, but nothing else is working for him. He has not earned a single round on your scorecard.
Well, I don't like the kind of punches he's throwing. He should go to the butcher shop. Cut some fat off those punches.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
There's the hook. Ali's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Missed the target with that hook. Working his way on the outside. Did you see that? I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works.
2, 3.
Ali's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Ali's able to avoid that punch.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Mike Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good block there by Muhammad Ali. Little head knocking with that right hand. Ali's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
Good combination on the 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Tyson's gathering himself now after scoring a knockdown in that last round. If you were his trainer, what would you be pumping into his head?
Well, I would say, you know what? He hasn't recovered. He hasn't had enough time to completely recover. Listen, be responsible defensively. Don't get reckless, but stay on him. Do not let him recover.
And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Up and down, side to side. He did this. Watch the hook.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike lands the left good. Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up. You tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out. I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4.
Tyson stunned, and he is. And yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3.
Mike Tyson looks shaky right now. Not gonna lie to you, his eyes are glossed over. He doesn't look good after that knockdown. to go in this round. Mike Tyson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Mike Tyson. Tyson's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Come on, kids. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Mike Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. He just missed that shot up top. Ali's corner knows very well that they just took a major step forward. That knockdown in the previous round helped.
Yeah, now there's still choices, though. Do you continue going forward? Or do you stand still? Do you tread water? Do you say, hey, I came back. My friends are going to applaud me for it. They're going to hit me on the back. They're going to say, oh, yeah, you really hurt him. You came back. But do you continue coming back? That's up to him now.
A crushing two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali.
Oh, keep your distance.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Another flush shot to the head.
Stay away from the inside.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Tyson's damaged by a left hand. Ali's gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. He's jumping all over. Solid. How much more can Tyson take? Not the first time this has happened tonight. This fight is over. Ali's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Muhammad Ali's corner was telling him, Teddy. They were telling him, you're losing this fight. He turned it around in one instance.
Yeah, they're going to take a little Maalox now to settle down a little bit because they were sick to their stomachs. But now a little relief.
Heck of a knockout victory for him. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10-rounder. Ali's scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long.
Blocks the headshot. Tyson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Well, Tyson sees this just about every time he steps into the ring. He's up against a taller man here.
Yeah, but he also understands that once he starts getting close, guess what? That guy becomes a midget.
Great work offensively landing that combination by Mike Tyson. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Ali's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Big shot there. Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch.
2, 3.
I'm up, though.
And Muhammad Ali looks across as if to say, ain't no thing. He was knocked down, but he's far from out. Nothing there on the punch by Muhammad Ali.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Not able to land the headshot. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Good flush shot upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Mike Tyson with a big right hand.
Double up when you punch.
Scores up top with a left. Good double jab by Mike Tyson. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good double jab by Mike Tyson. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Mike Tyson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. A sound combination by Mike Tyson. Good right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Come on. Get bumped. And that's the end of round 2. Ali's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
Push your feet.
Great movement to get away from those punches.
Double up your jabs.
And he returns on that exchange. To the head he goes with a left hand. Nice hook by Mike Tyson. Ali with a right hand. That was a miss by Mike Tyson.
Keep moving.
That is a sharp uppercut by Muhammad Ali.
Get that head moving.
Scored well up top. Mike Tyson, good use of the jab. Tyson's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Well-placed counter punch by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Up top with the quick hook. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
How about that left hand? And that's what fighter solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three.
Tyson's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Not able to land the uppercut. Excellent hook by Muhammad Ali. And that's the end of round 3.
Slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Gotta give me the double jab.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano, you know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
The left hand coming into play by Muhammad Ali. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Up and down, side to side.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Tyson's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Scores with the combo to the head. Tyson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Keep your head moving. So, stay on the outside.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. That was not well targeted by Mike Tyson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Tyson's hit by a big left hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Tyson's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Stand straight up. Move that body.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Tyson's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Keep moving.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Push your feet.
Oh, and a crushing hook just gets right to him. Oh! Perfectly executed combination. Mike Tyson's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Ali's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Muhammad Ali is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division between Muhammad Ali and Iron Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be.
This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me.
Ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two now. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Ali with a big left. Doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. Tyson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Able to land the hook to the head. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Look at that combination by Muhammad Ali. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Mike Tyson. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Ali hooks and scores. Left hook to the body. He comes back with the right hand. Precision work with the left hand by Mike Tyson. Ali's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Teddy, it seems like with Mike, there's such a commitment to that upper body movement.
Yeah, you know, without that, he's not Mike Tyson. That's what separates him. It's good you brought that up. We've had guys like Ernie Shavers, Big Cat, Cleveland Williams. I mean, they were big guys. They could punch maybe as hard as Tyson. They didn't win a world title. Tyson's vehicle to really get there, to get to the finish line, to the world title, was his upper body movement. He'd make you miss, and he would create opportunities for those powerful shots.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Solid left hand to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. Tyson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Here we go. Round two is underway. That's a good block by Muhammad Ali. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Nice jabs there by Mike Tyson. Ali's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. And Tyson with a block punch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the solid. Ali is rocked. Muhammad Ali went down after after eating that power punch.
2.
Ali gets up from that knockdown, but he is hurt badly. You can still see damage that Ali is dealing with. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Scores up top with a left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's well off the mark that time.
Stay focused on the inside.
Some bad intentions on that jab by Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. The countdown, the final moments of this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's the end of round 2. Mike Tyson's got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has a watch. He doesn't get careless, so he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Muhammad Ali is out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
1, 1, 2. Come on, kid.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That's a nice right hand that time by Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali's banged around by a big uppercut. Good two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Oh, a good right hand by Mike Tyson. Off the target by Muhammad Ali. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? To the head he goes with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Able to show you his blocking ability. Good biting, snapping shot by Muhammad Ali. Huge uppercut by Tyson. And round 3 comes to an end. Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Tyson's up 3 rounds to zip. And Teddy, he's been carrying this fight because he's just simply been the more active guy.
Yeah, nobody's really landed a lot, to be honest. But when one guy's a lot busier than the other guy, he wins the rounds.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Tyson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Turns over that hook upstairs. Mike Tyson's putting forth a great combination there. That was a miss by Muhammad Ali.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good combination to the head. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Ali's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the possum you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good return fire that time. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. He just missed that shot up top. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
You got this one.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Well targeted 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's left working well that time. Unable to make an impact there by Mike Tyson. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Mike Tyson. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Muhammad Ali.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Mike Tyson's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Stay away from the inside.
Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the... And banging away he goes. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? The ref stops the fight. Muhammad Ali's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Mike Tyson's next to Joe.
I want to see some head movement out
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Little volume punching to the body there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali. Well off the mark by Mike Tyson.
Keep working the jab.
If the low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight, what can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
Ali's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Scored well up top. How about a return to sender with the left hand? 1, 2 jabs up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Stay on the inside.
Come on, kid.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Ali's got a way of just getting away from that punch. How about that left hand? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. He's committed to the combination, working his way up. Oh! I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali he's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
The combo lands upstairs. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Tyson's got such confidence there. Look at the corner. You can tell. They just know that this fight could go their way. Scored a knockdown. Now they have momentum. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
Ali's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. A well-placed left hand up top. That is a... He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Oh, what a left hand. Ali's defense. Big shot comes crashing home. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, any how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survived is if he's been taught, have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes across with a hook up top. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Muhammad Ali's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see,
Ali's thumped by a left hand.
Hold! Pace yourself.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Keep moving.
Muhammad Ali's opponent, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Oh, you're doing great.
Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
you know, Joe, he can't...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Tyson's opponent is scored a knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
It's like I can't keep up. It's like I don't know, my movement's like it's stiff. Like I don't know. I think it's because I'm streaming though. I should have turned off my stream. Oh, you want me to back out? What you say? What you say? Where?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
One love, one game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush, it's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing out of.
Hi, everybody. So 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with him.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Ali's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That was not well targeted by Muhammad Ali. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punch.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Ali's banged by an uppercut again. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Move your head. Let's move.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Muhammad Ali lands a huge uppercut. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
Ali's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Mike Tyson. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. There was a baseball umpire around. He'd call that a strikeout by Mike Tyson. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. correct by Muhammad Ali. He missed with that headshot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Iron Mike with an iron right. Good block there by Muhammad Ali. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He gets off with a combination up top.
Cover up! Cover up!
Right there, Mike Tyson was able to score well with the hook. That is a sharp uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Scores with the combo to the head. Not able to land the uppercut.
Circle! Circle!
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Tyson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Don't fight his fights. Jab and move. You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw it.
And round number 3 is underway. Tyson's come off the stool for this round, and I like the way he looks. A well-timed right hand by Mike Tyson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Punch and move! Punch and move! Work the body!
Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Mike Tyson's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Ali's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo?
Keep moving!
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Did you see that? He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time.
One, two.
Muhammad Ali's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Body shot! Range! Range!
That's a huge left hand from Muhammad Ali. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Great movement to get away from those punches.
No need to be on the inside. Use your feet.
Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Up and down, side to side.
Up top with the quick hook.
Keep working the jab. Finish with the hook.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Punches and bunches, combination up top. And the round comes to an end.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you.
Mike Tyson's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us.
Who's the ring? Who's the ring?
Muhammad Ali's hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Circle, circle.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. The combo lands upstairs. Mike Tyson's proving to be elusive. Overhand right can be so effective. Good job on Ali's been hurt. Ali got tagged there, and he's looking to clinch.
And he has to clinch. He's got to get a little time off that clock to recover.
Focus.
Good counter. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught wide because he was standing in...
And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Muhammad Ali's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Nice block by Muhammad Ali. Ali's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Solid. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Keep moving. Keep moving around the ring.
Good flush shot upstairs. Muhammad Ali's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Good double jab by Mike Tyson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And round 5 comes to an end. Ali's margin for error is hardly anything at all now. It's later in the fight, and time again, he's allowing his opponent to land these headshots.
Yeah, you got to remind them, you're not getting paid any bonus, no extra money for taking punches. You might get paid a little extra if you start delivering some, though.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. Muhammad Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Ali's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. To the head he goes with a left hand. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Not able to land the headshot. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well that time. Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter is fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or a bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability, and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Well off the mark by Muhammad Ali. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. And that's the end of round 6. Tyson's just doing what he's been doing all night long. We've seen it throughout. He's been scoring well on the inside. He's been hitting those headshots. I don't know what the answer is on the other side, Teddy, but there's got to be something they can do different.
Well, one thing is he has to notice that, yeah, he's staying on the outside, but he's pulling back straight every once in a while. So what you got to do is make believe you're an NFL quarterback. Everybody wanted to be an NFL quarterback, you know, where you lead the receiver. So what you do is you anticipate that he's going to go back, and you aim a punch behind him. Let him walk right into that punch. Let him pull into that punch.
He just missed that shot up top. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Scores up top with a left. Mike Tyson's combination punching is working well here. He just gave his opponent. Big shot there. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Ali's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Mike Tyson's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. everybody.
In a world that's consumed by greed and wealth, it's a dog-eat-dog, and we cannibals for capital. The will to survive in the animal is natural, but the desire to rule in the pursuit of pure power is the path of the fool. We chase crowns till we laying face down. Our worldly possessions keep weighing us down. In rain clouds, I move like a quiet storm. No shroud, stand proud. Why should I conform? Beyond the norm, I exceed the hype. Beyond all the in the stereotypes, throw this in your stereo. This is my life. On a day so dark, you would swear it was night. Knife came with the beat to help me carry the light, so you can stand your ground, whatever the fight. You work for yours like I work for mine. On some P-Rock, got a perfect grind. What's next from the west? Like I'm first in line. From the coast that's known for the surf and shine. Write rhymes like I'm trying to save the earth in time. Before my girls get big and give birth to mine. I encourage you to live, put the worst behind. Never worry about the past, it ain't worth your time. Hood got all the but got no profit to show. Junkies got a team of speed, but their brain is moving slow. Education at an all-time low, still catch an all-time high. Off the Dr. Green Thumb grow. I ain't preaching, I'm just giving you a real 24. It's a cold world, these streets don't feel anymore. There's no way of telling what turn rebelling streets to 3-time felons. The people's government, the big-time villains.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. He scored well up top. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Pacquiao's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks that punch. Nice solid left hand scored by Manny Pacquiao. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. That was a miss by Manny Pacquiao. Well timed by Tommy Hearns. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Tommy Hearns is hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. Is going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Scoring with the right hand by Manny Pacquiao. Accurate with the straight left. Blocks the headshot. He missed with that headshot. Well placed, well timed combo up top. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
They both decide to bring it. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Manny Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A clean, crisp right hand by Manny Pacquiao. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Pacquiao's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, solid, perfectly executed combination. Tommy Hearns is down. He's going to have to beat the count.
Get up! One! Get up! Two!
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Blocks that punch. How about that left hand? Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nowhere close that punch by Manny Pacquiao. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Relax, relax.
What power from that left hand of Pacquiao.
Come on, kid.
Hearns is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good point.
Just ate a big uppercut. Oh! He goes down. He goes down, and I think his trainer's going to go nuts because of why he did.
Well, he understood going into this fight that he could not be on the inside, and he forgot it, and that's the thing about boxing. You forget for a second, you pay a price.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hurry, get up.
Hearns is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Look at that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Lands the counter.
Range, range. Keep doing what you're doing.
He returns the favor with an uppercut.
Up and down.
Solid left hand to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And that's the end of round 3. So 3 rounds in the books here. Hearns is probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been accurate. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches. not getting to the target.
Oh, that was crafty. The double uppercuts by Manny Pacquiao. Tommy Hearns is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Pacquiao's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Pacquiao's able to avoid that punch. Very nice work from... Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Pacquiao goes down. Nice job by his opponent hitting him with that power shot.
1, 2.
Manny Pacquiao back up to get himself back in this fight. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
Good combination to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Manny Pacquiao's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Manny Pacquiao. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, what an exchange.
Finish with the hook. Nice.
Pacquiao's on the back end of an uppercut again. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Back up top he goes. Hearns' failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good exchange. He fires back. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Manny Pacquiao's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Hearns is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Manny Pacquiao's ruined with that punch right there. He got rocked. There it is! Manny Pacquiao finds himself on the receiving end of a knockdown blow again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, Teddy, that's it. It's over. Fight is over. Tommy Hearns' power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
F***ed up, right? Bye-bye, wish you luck with life. But I'll be damned if I let you manage to bless that blade and keep taking advantage. Look, man, yeah, you shook my hand, but that was back then. We're not good, fam. I'm the fool, cause I started to be cool with them, but I got schooled in the art of opportunism. I ain't the only one that walked away. Look around, everybody gone today. You all alone with your empty chest, so bury the bones with any regrets and keep those skeletons piled in stacks. Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to dish down a little bit of the truth.
And now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Unable to make an impact there by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's crushed by a big right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercuts. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Leonard's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Good step-back counter-punch there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Interesting matchup here of De La Hoya against Sugar Ray Leonard, because in terms of their images outside the ring, they're really just separated by 16 years, but they're the same guy. The golden boy, the one that America fell in love with coming with Olympic glory. But inside the ring, they're vastly different.
Yeah, they are, and De La Hoya is a little bit of a cerebral guy, although Leonard is too, but in more of an attack mode, more in a natural mode, more in a, where his athleticism looks like it's just natural, but you know, he's a guy who's technically good, who's thinking, but De La Hoya, you know he's thinking. He's standing on the outside. He's making that obvious, but the age, that's going to play big.
De La Hoya's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, you know, just, you know, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. You know, it just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job on.
Good combination by Oscar De La Hoya. He missed that uppercut. Leonard's hit by a counter punch there. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Nice two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Come on, kid.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a big shot. Leonard's dropped by an uppercut. He took it right on the chin, Teddy.
Came right from the ground.
some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
De La Hoya's well off the mark that time. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Sound defense. Good block that time by Sugar Ray Leonard. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, count it.
Leonard's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. De La Hoya's doing really well with that jab. I mean, you can't ask for a more productive night than what he's getting out of this.
Now, having a good jab is kind of like having a lot of passports. You know, you have a lot of passports, you can go to different countries. Well, you can go to different places with a good jab. He's gone to all kinds of places tonight with that left jab.
Unable to connect by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Little volume punching to the body there. Good work defensively by Oscar De La Hoya. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. De La Hoya's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. A crushing two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Wow! And for the second time tonight, he goes down. The ref is stopping this fight. Leonard's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, is able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight.
And does it.